Hi, Doug Bowie of Let Go of the Rope. We're honored to have an opportunity to meet Liam Christie, who is the latest in our stream of people that we're talking to about creativity. And let's get to that right now.
I was meeting with Cardinal Redding on stage, and he had just done a sermon that was full of nonsense, and I was, as I asked him about the interview, he asked me a question, and I went brain dead, and I couldn't think of the answer, which was the script. And he covered for me by prompting me with what I might have said. He said, "Well, do you think you might have said this?" I said, "Oh yeah, that's what I might have said." And the audience went from a place where it was hysterical laughter, a pause, more laughter, and then silence. And I was in the midst of the silence. I go, this is really bad, because the whole audience is expecting me to say something. So I don't know if that was the worst, but that was a real pregnant pause.
A real heart stopper.
If it weren't for this younger guy prompting me, I would still be on stage wondering what to say. And he said, "Well, what would you think of if you said this?" And I said, "Well, that's what I'd say." So I asked a few friends in the audience if they had picked up on that. I said, "No, it did. It seemed like I could tell it was off script, but you figured it out pretty well." It was only because of my younger colleague. He saved my day.
Were there surprising moments when you would suddenly improv something that would kind of make it even better than the script?
Well, yeah. In fact, I was on stage with Mother Teresa in my last play, and she forgot her lines at the end, and she had 6 girlfriends in the audience, and they came unglued with hysterics that she couldn't remember this line. And it loosened her up enough that she remembered what she was supposed to say, and she finished her monologue, and it made for a great applause. So it wasn't embarrassing for anybody, really.
Yeah.
She has great laughter after it. In fact, it was Deuteronomy she couldn't think of. She had to say that part, and it was Elizabeth Green's guest what used to be a nun, and she was the one that said Deuteronomy, and she kept it going for her. So when she started it, my fellow actor, Mother Teresa, was able to carry it through.
She figured it out.
Yeah, that's really funny. It made the audience, well, everyone knew that she'd forgotten it, but it didn't matter. It was a good pregnant pause.
I know that Keith Johnson, I don't know if you ever heard anything about Keith Johnson, the father of improv.
No.
But Keith lived at Calgary, and taught. He was the founder of Loose Moose, and he taught all those guys on what was it, Whose Line Is It Anyway, and all those kinds of shows, And he used to say the audience loves failure.
Yeah.
As long as the failure can be just kind of owned up to and
not cried about. Just
not like when a person goes and excoriates themselves about the failure, and then they don't like that, but they like it when people go, "Whoa, shit happens."
Doesn't help anybody, especially the person. So let's enjoy that it was a goof.
Yeah. But it's so interesting, I guess, when I think about being on stage like that for you, you are truly on your own, like you're really out there.
We are, every actor is.
Yeah.
And it's the fellow actors that make the synergy work really nicely, because they can, and I have been able to reciprocate with others that have missed their cue, and you're able to say, "No, that's just the way we need to go. Remember that one?"
Yeah.
Without making it look too bad. Yeah.
Or betraying, like stepping out of the frame.
Yeah.
Because that would kind of kill the whole show.
Yeah, you need to stay in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.